Hello and welcome back Rana Sam YouTube channel. So today we will discuss another topic regarding digital marketing. So I this is this all about the SEO topic we were addressing we are right now. So this topic actually I have selected by the help of Google because I don't I was I was researching lots of on the search engine, but that's why I I seen this topic and I selected and I'm able to I want to talk about this topic, and I know this topic actually very useful if you are working in digital marketing industry. Yeah, if you are you are recently started digital marketing professional right now. So I know that, and another thing I would like to tell you, I I want to I would like to I want to discuss some another thing to everyone because I have made the plan. I have made the plan, but only the implementation remaining part. So apart from that, we have another things I want to discuss with you, and before that starting this topic, so I would like to tell you, if you are doing right now doing digital marketing course, so at the end of this video I will tell you top three job portal where you grab your internship, yeah, your first job. So please watch this video till the end and let's start to the topic. So first of all, if I talk about the to the topic, so we are right now we are talking about the SEO, because if I talk about my last few video, so we have we have addressed around the on off page, yeah, technical checklist. So I understand you are getting my point, because so this video actually completely relatable on page SEO. Yeah, if I talk about the on page SEO checklist. And before the starting this video, I would like to tell you, you have to make sure, if you are new joining digital marketing, so you have to make sure what are the difference between on page and off page. Actually, I have already I have already created the video on this specific topic. So if you want to know about this topic, so please watch my video in my playlist. And if before this and if you are working in digital marketing with a lots many of year, so you know very well, what is the on page SEO. So so let's start today's conversation. So I I would like to another thing. The India actually lost last match versus Pakistan. So we are hoping that today actually India will win again and back on the road. So let's start to the topic. So if I talk about the on-page SEO, the on-page SEO basically what we do on the our website page. This is a simple and core definition of on-page SEO. So if I talk about the on-page SEO, so on-page SEO basically we do every effort on the our website web page, not beyond the our website. This is a basically on-page SEO. If you, because I am not I am not taking your loads of time. This is a basic and simple definition. If you are a fresher, yeah, you are a beginner, yeah, you are pursuing your digital marketing course. So this is a basic information about the on-page SEO. On-page SEO basically what we do, yeah, what we do, all thing, yeah, all work on the our website. That is called on-page SEO. So if I talk about the I have written everything on my notebook as usual. So if I talk about the what if why on-page is important for us. So if I talk about the why on-page important for us, so if I'm asking one thing, if you are going some if you are go some another website, can you expect the website does not has a title heading? So are you understanding what are the saying website? No. So that's why on page basically give the structure or a website to contain, to image, to URL, to everything what we want to do are on the our website page. So basically on page is the basic structure of our website page. So that's why on page is very important for our website. If I talk about the on page another thing, so actually on page give the extra when if you are doing off page SEO, you are make creating loads of backlink every day, 170. It's completely loads of work. It's completely lots of time. If you have the good on page structure, if your website has the good on page structure, so I will like to tell you, you are not putting putting loads of effort in on page off page activity. You have to make sure your website should be knowledge, your website should be proper optimized by the help of on page SEO. So let's keep so if I talk about the on page checklist, so we have around five or seven types on top and vital on its checklist. The first one, if I talk about the first one, heading tag, you know very well what is the heading. I am not telling you have to understanding programming language, because a heading tag belong the HTML. So I have already actually made the video on this specific topic. HTML is a hypertext markup language. It is very easy programming language. If you want to learn for this language, so I will put the link on the in the description you can learn this language. So if I talk about the what is the heading tag, so heading tag, we have the six type of heading tag: h1, h2, and H3, and last H6. So H1 actually main heading tag, where we have to make sure in this H1 tag we have put the our website our main keyword. The H1 will be relatable or contain. So so this thing we have to make sure before the writing H1 tag. So we have six type of H1 tag basically. So H1 tag basically belong the actually define the our website content, our website, what do you want to say our website to our client. Basically H1 H1 belong define this. So if I talk about the actually I'm right now I'm getting I am feeling you are you are thinking about we have to learn programming language. So to be honest, you don't have understand you have only basic understanding about the programming language, because I know lots of people watching my video who does not belong to programming language sector, yeah, IT sector. So please don't be afraid, fit in yourself, and you have to only basic understanding about the programming language, and you can start your career in a SEO executive. If I talk about the another thing, so meta description is a very vital and very important point in on page SEO. So we have the around so actually if I talk about the so description should be around 155 to 160 character. This is this is a vital, and this is a actual length of meta description. And recently Google has been introduced another things, because Google are actually taking a meta description character in pixel. So if I talk about the capital A, so capital A has 8 pixel. I'm giving only example to everyone. And if I talk about the small a, so small a taking 5 pixel. So actually Google has been introduced another thing. We have the around 500 to 250 pixel meta description. If our meta description beyond the 160 character, yeah, 165 character, so we have to make sure we should make the again very creativity. We put the every we have to put our keyword and define the website page and make that but you have to make sure meta description should be below 165 character and and above the 155 character. So this is a meta description basic understanding. If I talk about the another thing, meta title, so it's a part of the meta title. So actually, if I am asking one question you, when you are going when you are go on SERP, so show some SERP result. So that is a basically as meta title. So meta title basic if you are working in digital marketing, yeah, yeah, IT sector, digital marketing, and you are also working in SEO, so you have understanding about the what is the meta title. But if I talk about the another people, so they does not has the an understanding about the meta title. So meta title basically, if you are making, you are creating meta title, so you have to make sure the title should be between 51 or 55 and 60 characters. That is a basic and a good length of meta title. So if I talk about the how you can create good meta title, so you can take the you can take the help by the your senior. Yeah, and yeah, if you have the good understanding of understanding English language, and you can write the everything in English, so you can make the meta title very easy. But if I talk about the people who are has belong UP board, yeah, different kind of state board, so we have the actually uh, we are doing lots of struggle in starting phase. But you have to you have to pass your this starting phase, and after that, when you have believe in yourself, so you can create easily meta description and meta title. So if I talk about the I told you that meta title length and description. So basically that is so that's all. If I talk about the meta keyword, so actually Google does not take very seriously and meta keyword. If I talk about the meta keyword basically belong our website keyword. So so I don't have lots of understand. To be honest, I don't have lots of understanding about the meta keyword, because I am not using this kind of things. But if I talk about if you want to know more about this thing, so I will put the link about regarding the meta keyword, and you can watch the video. If I talk about the URL structure, so this is actually, if I talk about the in this that this topic actually you very vital to for our website. So if I talk about the meta URL structure, so you have to make sure that the keywords should be in the URL should be around what 70 character, and you are well optimized. Actually, you are you cannot put in the URL plus minus underscore underscore. This is basically bad thing. But if you are putting this kind of things in the URL, so this is not right. So you have to make sure when you are making, when you are creating, yeah, you are creating your URL, that the first thing is that keyword should be there in it should keyword should be in URL section, and your URL should belong your page. So and that this is a basic understanding about the URL. And vital thing, if I talk about the very vital thing, was you have to make the URL short and crispy. This is a basic and very vital thing about the URL structure. So that's all in that's all in if I talk about the SEO and page checklist. So if I talk about the talk about the what are the what is the difference between on page and off page. So I have already told you. If I talk about the on page, so on page what we do on the our website page, yeah, back end. So this is a basically on page and on page. If I talk about the off page, so what we do outside the what we do outside our website, outside our website page, but you have to make sure that things should be related about your website. So that is a off page. So if I talk about the if I talk about the base with my new plan, so it will introduce definitely this month, at the end of this month, and we will introduce, we will talk about this plan at the starting of is October. And if I talk about the another thing, so top three I know that when I have done my internship, so I was very very afraid how I could have taken my first job. So that's why I'm telling you top three job portal. Where are you taking your first? Where are you getting your first job as a fresher, yeah, as a beginner? So if I talk about the top three job portal, so first one is LinkedIn. So you have to activate on LinkedIn anyhow. You can create your ID right now. If I talk about the second job portal, Naukri.com. If I talk about the third job portal, is a, third job portal, actually we have needed. So that's job portal. If I talk about that job portal, you have to activate right now anyhow, and apply your job related your sector. And to be honest, you will get the very soon your first job, definitely. So if so, please like and subscribe this video. And if you have any question regarding digital marketing, so please put your question in the comment box, and I will make the video on your specific question, definitely. If you have any concern regarding this video, regarding this any kind of way, so please put your concern in the comment box, and I will make sure that the same problem will be not repeat again and again. So thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.